This is Jeopardy! Get ready for a game of intellect with your host, Mr. Orr.
Good afternoon and welcome to Jeopardy! I'm your host, Mr. Orr. Today we'll be going through 5 categories with 6 questions in each category. The categories are TV and movies, music, sports, video games, and books and literature. The methods are a little different for how the game is played. There are 3 different versions. The first is independent play, where points don't matter, you answer the questions all the way through the game. The second version is cooperative play, where everyone involved in the game works as a collective unit to try and answer all the questions correctly. The points are then given to the whole team for working as a group. The third way to play is competitive play. This is where it's every person for themselves that's participating in the game, and the goal is to have the most points amongst everyone by the end. When you're done deciding your method, here are the small details that you guys can pause and read through before we start. Without further delay, let's go on to our first category of TV and movies, and for this one, the stipulation is that all correct answers are worth 10 points. Good luck! Before Mr. Krabs bought the Krusty Krab, it had a different name. What was it? A. The Burger Boat, B. The Rusty Krab, or C. The Bottoms Up. 15 seconds. The correct answer is B. Rusty Krab. On to the next one. What is the name of the water horse that Elsa finds in Frozen 2? Was it A. Talk, B. Sock, or C. Rock? 15 seconds. The correct answer is C. Rock. Did you get that one right? Let's keep going. In Detective Pikachu the movie, what is the move Pikachu tries to use on the attacking Charizard? Was it A. Thunderbolt, B. Shockwave, or C. Bolt Strike? 15 seconds. The correct answer is A. Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure C isn't an actual move, but do I get an A+ for creativity? Moving on. Everyone's familiar with Looney Tunes, but what character was the first to ever be shown? Was it A. Charlo, B. Hibby, or C. Bosco? 15 seconds. The correct answer is C. Bosco. And I didn't even know he existed until I looked it up. Let's keep going. When Woody meets Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4, how many poses does Duke do for Woody? Is it A. 10, B. 7, or C. 4? 15 seconds. The correct answer is A. 10. What a show-off. What is the name of the spirit that shows Anakin his future as Darth Vader in Star Wars The Clone Wars? Is it A. Medius, B. Sun, or C. Pharaoh? 15 seconds. The correct answer is B, Sun. And as a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend this series. At this time, go ahead and add up all the cooperative points you guys collected over the TV and movies category. And if you're in competitive play, figure out who's in first place and second place, third place and fourth place, and so on until you get to the last place. This will be important later on. Let's go on to our next category, which is music. But this time, the correct answers are worth 10 points, but you lose 5 if you get it wrong. Good luck. Which relative of Billie Eilish helps her develop and produce her music? Is it A, her brother, B, her mother, or C, her cousin? 15 seconds. The correct answer is A, her brother. Moving on to the next question. Which member of legendary group The Beatles was left-handed yet played right-handed? Was it A, John, B, Ringo, or C, Paul? 15 seconds. The correct answer is B, Ringo, the drummer of the Beatles. Paul is also left-handed, but he plays left-handed. Lil Nas' song Old Town Road won a Grammy recently for what category? A, the best produced song, B, it didn't really win a Grammy award, or C, the best duo performance song? 15 seconds. The answer is C, best duo. Lil Nas was the artist that created the song, but Billy Ray Cyrus is a feature on the song as well, making it a duo. Performer Lady Gaga got her name from what legendary band? Was it A, Queen, B, U2, or C, the Rolling Stones? 15 seconds. The correct answer is A, Queen. Queen actually made a song called Radio Gaga, which is where Lady Gaga got the name. Which of the following instruments has the most valves? A, trumpet, B, sousaphone, or C, the tuba? 15 seconds. The correct answer is C, tuba. The tuba has 6 valves, while the trumpet and sousaphone only have 3 valves. Who wrote the famous dance song Electric Slide? Was it A, Bunny Wailer, B, Melvin Cordy, or C, Avery Loach? 15 seconds. You'll be bouncing around with joy with this one if you selected A, Bunny Wailer, which is the correct answer. I'm sure some of you are singing a different tune after that category. Wink, wink. At this time, go ahead and cooperatively figure out how many points you guys have collected over the last round. And for competitive play, establish again who's in first, second, third, and so on, all the way to last place. This is going to be important for our next topic. Is everyone ready? Good. On to our next topic, which is sports. But this time there are 2 stipulations. If you're playing competitively, The person in last place at this very moment gets an extra +5 for every correct answer through this whole category. If you're playing cooperatively, you cannot communicate through words, only charades to solve your next couple of questions. Good luck. Which is the only team in NFL history to have scored 3 touchdowns in less than a minute? Was it A, the Houston Texans, B, the New England Patriots, or C, the Kansas City Chiefs? 15 seconds. The correct answer is B, New England. This is where the Jets had their famous butt fumble, and if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend looking that up. Who was the first athlete to win the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year award twice? Was it A, Archie Griffin, B, Michael Phelps, or C, Tiger Woods? 15 seconds. The correct answer is C, Tiger Woods. Moving on to the next question. How many points did LeBron James score on his first game of the NBA? Was it A, 25, B, 31, or C, 19? 15 seconds. The correct answer is way funnier than 24. It's A, 25. Moving on. In the 2019 NFL Draft, what position wasn't selected in the second round? Was it A, defensive tackle, B, safety, or C, offensive guard? 15 seconds. The correct answer is C, offensive guard. Let's keep going. In the 2020 Super Bowl, how far did the 49ers get on their first drive before kicking a field goal? Was it A, the Chiefs' 32-yard line, B, the Chiefs' 25-yard line, or C, the Chiefs' 15-yard line? 15 seconds. The correct answer is B, the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Moving on to the last one. Which woman was the youngest at 15 years old to join the women's U.S. soccer team? Was it A, Mia Hamm, B, Carly Lloyd, or C, Julie Ertz? 15 seconds. The correct answer is A, Mia Hamm. You getting hungry if I say Mia Hamm? Are you getting even hungrier when I say Mia Hamm? How was that? A bit difficult this time? I wish I could say it gets easier, but, well, you guys will see. Go ahead and cooperatively collect all your points that you got from that last category. And if you're competitively playing, establish all the places that you guys are in right now. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Let's move on to our video games category. Our stipulations are different this time. If you're playing competitively, if the person in the lead gets the answer incorrect, everyone else gets +5 points, no matter if they were wrong or right on that question. For playing cooperatively, each time a team answers a question wrong, one member must be silent for the next question with no helping whatsoever. You all will have to decide who that is. Good luck and have fun. The PlayStation prototype was designed by Sony and what other company? A. Panasonic, B. Nintendo, or C. Hitachi Incorporated? 15 seconds. Shockingly, the correct answer is B. Nintendo. What is the name of the woman Mario is attempting to save from the giant ape in the original Donkey Kong? A. Princess Peach, B. Daisy, or C. Pauline? 15 seconds. I personally would have guessed either A or B, but it's actually C. Pauline. In Mario Kart 8, which of these isn't an actual kart name? A. The Cham Cham Kart, B. The Tanuki Kart, or C. The Streetle Kart? 15 seconds. The correct answer is A. The Cham Cham Kart. Moving on to the next question. How long did it take creator Marcus Persson to make the game Minecraft? Was it A. 2 years long, B. 7 months long, or C. 6 days? 15 seconds. Shockingly, it only took him 6 days, the answer C, to create the Minecraft game. Moving on to the next question. In the game Tetris, the goal is to drop shapes in a grid to make full lines. But how big is the actual grid? Is it A, 200 squares, B, 160 squares, or C, 140 squares? 15 seconds. The grid is actually A, 200 squares in total. It's 20 squares tall and 10 squares sideways. What is the name of this Fortnite location pictured here? Is it A, Rainbow Rentals, B, the Rainbow Den, or C, the Color Condos? 15 seconds. The answer is actually A, Rainbow Rentals. It's one of the landmarks of Fortnite. How did we all do? You only have one category left, so I hope you guys are at least keeping it close. Go ahead and cooperatively add all the points you got from that last round, and competitively establish who's in first, second, and third like we've been doing before. Once we're ready, now we're on to books and literature. And for this one, the stipulations are also different for competitive and cooperative. If you're playing competitively, every player gets one opportunity to double their points for one question. If you're playing cooperatively, every time the group gets a question wrong, everyone must close their eyes and rely on answering through listening rather than reading the question. Good luck. Have some fun. When the Baudelaires make dinner for Olaf one night, what do they make for him in the bad beginning? Is it A, Baccatini, B, Risotto Barolo, or C, Puttanesca? 15 seconds. The answer is actually C, puttanesca, which is Italian for yummy. Yeah, let's go with yummy. Where do Harold and George get the ring to hypnotize Mr. Krupp into being Captain Underpants? Is it A, a Frosty Sugar Bomb cereal box, B, the Lil Wise Guy Novelty Company, or C, the Ne'er-Do-Wells toy manufacturer? 15 seconds. The answer is actually B, the Lil Wise Guy Novelty. Where is the eye tattoo supposed to be on Stefano, the disguise Olaf uses in the reptile room? Is it A, the right wrist, B, the right ankle, or C, the left ankle? 15 seconds. The eye tattoo is actually located on C, the left ankle. Moving on to the next question. What is Chet's stolen yellow jalopy nicknamed in the Tower Treasure mystery? Is it A, the baby, B, the queen, or C, the bandit? 15 seconds. The answer from my K-2's favorite book of the year was B, the Queen. Who was the husband of Aunt Josephine in The Wide Window? Is it A, Ike, B, Millyard, or C, Harold? 15 seconds. His name was A, Old Grandpa Ike. Next question. What does the giant squid end up eating that Shivers and Margot used to attack it? Is it A, a grand piano, B, a dining table, or C, the broken sink? 15 seconds. I hope my K-2 kids got this one. It's actually A, the grand piano. How did we do? We're all done with all 5 categories and we only have one question left. Cooperatively establish how many points you guys have altogether, moving into this final Jeopardy round, and competitively establish who's in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. For Final Jeopardy, it's pretty simple. There are 20 points available for someone to get. In competitive play, if you're the closest to answer on the question, you get the whole 20 points. For cooperative play, however much you're off of for the actual answer, you subtract that from 20, and the result is how many points you get from Final Jeopardy. Are you ready? Here we go. How many windows are in the SACC room, or otherwise known as the school cafeteria? This is not including the windows that are on the doors. 20 seconds. The answer is 26 windows. If you're playing competitively, the person who gets the closest number to 26 gets the 20 points. If playing cooperatively, take the 20 points and subtract it by however many off you were from 26. and that is your final Jeopardy points. So how did you guys do? How many points did you guys get in cooperative play? Who won in competitive play? If you're the winner, go ahead and dance around for 10 seconds and point at everyone that you beat here today. Give us a shout out in the comments section about your guys' collective final score, who won, and if you guys enjoyed yourselves. Until next time, I'm your host, Mr. Orr, saying farewell, and I hope you learned something today.